So now we are going to solve the worksheet. So we have studied about grammar, sentences and sentence fragments, vocabulary. These are the words that we need to revise. Ached, concentrate, discovery, educated, effort, improved, inspired and satisfied. The reading lesson is Bruno's New Home. You can still practice reading this lesson. And the writing is how to write a paragraph. Now read each group of words. Write yes if the group of words forms a sentence, and write no if it does not form a sentence. It means it's a fragment. Number 1, most sharks live in a warm water. So as we said that a sentence has two parts, the naming part and the telling part. In this sentence, I have both parts. So this one, yes, it's a sentence. Second one, a giant squid can grow to be very large. Again, we are talking about a giant squid, so this is the naming part, and we are telling that it can grow to be very large. So again, this one also a sentence. Number 3, live off the coast of Japan. Who lives off the coast of Japan? We don't know. So there's a missing part, which is the naming part. Of course, this is not a sentence. Number 4, dolphins have 2 flippers. So we're talking about dolphins. This is the naming part, and we're telling that they have 2 flippers. This is the telling part. So now I can say that this is a sentence. Number 5, a walrus can live in or out of the water. So I'm talking about a walrus. So this is a naming part, and I'm telling this thing about it. So this is the telling part. So yes, it is a sentence. Both parts of a sentence are here, and it can tell a complete thought or idea. Number 6, swims quickly through the water. Who swims? Who swims? The naming part is missing because I don't know who swims quickly through the water. So this one is not a sentence. Number 7, I want to see a whale someday. It is a sentence because I here is the naming part. And what do I want to do? I want to see a whale someday is the telling part. Number 8, under a big table. What? Under a big table, what happened under a big table? So there's a missing part. It doesn't give me a complete thought or idea. So this one is not a sentence. Now write statement if the sentence tells something, and write question if it asks something, and then we have to put the correct end mark. Number 1, do firefighters teach safety classes at your school? You can notice here that I started with a question word. So this one is a question and it should end with a question mark. Number 2, sometimes lightning can start a fire. It looks like I'm giving you some kind of information. So this one is a telling sentence, so it's a statement. Number 3, again, I have a question word, do. Do you know all the fire safety rules? So here I'm asking, so this is a question. Number 4, next week our class will visit the fire station. So I'm giving you here an information, I'm telling you. So this is a statement. Number 5, fall is my favorite time of the year. So also here I'm giving an opinion. So this one is a statement. Number 6, do you play football games during fall? So this one I started with a question word. So of course this is a question. Circle the letter next to sentences and place an X on the letter next to a fragment. So let's start with the first one. The store will not open until noon today. Now this one is a sentence, so I circle it. B, we saw a plane take off and land. This is also a sentence, I circle it. Under a long table, I don't know what happened under a long table, so this one is not a sentence, it's a fragment. The kitten fell asleep on the pillow, so this one is a sentence I'm telling, and it has the naming part and a telling part. Number 2, he painted a picture of the ship. So I'm telling what he does or what he did. He painted a picture of the ship. I have both parts, the naming and the telling. So this one is a circle. B, the mayor of Greenville. What's wrong with the mayor of Greenville? Then what? So there's a missing part. So this one is not a sentence, so I should cross it. C, we saw a movie about an elephant family. So I'm telling, so this is we is the naming part, and saw a movie is the telling part. So it's a sentence, I should circle it. D, won first prize in the contest. Who won the first prize? I don't know. So this one is not a sentence because one part is missing. In the writing, we said we're going to use the hamburger graphic organizer to write about your first day at school. We did this one together on Zoom, and you can see it also in the lecture video, but let's do it again. How was your first online day at school? Now this one is only a suggestion. You can say, for example, my first day at school this year was different. Now, what was the first thing you did after you woke up? I woke up early and had a snack. You can also say, I woke up early, washed my face, brushed my teeth, and then had a snack. Next, what did you do next? Well, after you finish all these things, you would normally go to school, but because this time is different, you will sit next to your computer. What was the first subject video you watched? You can choose any subject and write about it. For example, here I said I had a Zoom meeting with my English teacher. You can say I watched a video about math or science. It depends on you. How do you feel about your online school? You can say my first day at school was a new experience. So you can just end up your writing like that. And now that you have finished, you can write all these sentences again as a paragraph.